The 1111 portal is open right now as you're watching this. Not tomorrow, not later tonight. Right now. This moment. And the fact that you're seeing this video at this exact time isn't a coincidence. It's confirmation that you're meant to use this portal today for large money. By the end of this video, you're going to do a 60-second activation with me that locks in your abundance frequency while the portal is at peak power, and then I'm going to show you exactly what happens in the next 4 hours and how to prepare for the second portal window at 11:11 p.m. tonight. Here's what's happening right now. Across the United States, the 1111 portal is opening in different time zones as each region hits 11:11 a.m. If you're on the West Coast, your 11:11 a.m. window is about to hit or just happened. If you're on the East Coast, you still have the 11:11 p.m. window tonight. But regardless of what time zone you're in, the portal energy is active right now, and you can tap into it while you're watching this video without having to wait for a specific time. Most people missed the portal this morning because they didn't know about it. They weren't prepared, or they weren't in the right state when it happened. But you're here now, which means you get a second chance. Or, if you already did the portal this morning, this is your amplification layer that doubles the effect. I'm going to walk you through a live activation in about 5 minutes that takes 60 seconds to do, and you're going to do it with me while you're watching. No pausing, no preparing later. No, I'll come back to this. We're doing this together right now in real time. Before we do the activation, you need to understand why the timing of you watching this video matters, because this is going to shift how you think about manifestation completely. The 1111 portal doesn't just open at exactly 11:11 a.m. and close at 11:12. That's a misconception. The portal energy builds throughout the entire day on November 11th. It peaks at the two 11:11 moments, a.m. and p.m., and it gradually fades after midnight when we transition to November 12th. Right now, even if it's 12 p.m., or 2 p.m., or 4 p.m., or 6 p.m., where you are, the portal energy is still highly active because we're still on 11/11. You're swimming in the amplification window. Think of it like this. Imagine the portal is a massive wave of energy that builds throughout the day. At 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m., the wave reaches its crest. That's maximum power. But even when the wave isn't at the crest, it's still significantly higher than a normal day. So, right now, as you're watching this, you're riding a wave that's 5 times more powerful than any regular day, even if we're not at the exact 11:11 peak moment. That's why you can do this activation right now, and it will still work incredibly well. And here's the part that's going to blow your mind. The fact that you clicked on this video right now, at this specific moment in your life, when you're looking for large money to show up, when you're probably tired of trying techniques that don't work, when you're ready for something to finally shift. That's not random. The portal energy pulls people who are ready to receive toward the information they need at the exact right time. I didn't accidentally make this video today. You didn't accidentally find it right now. This is orchestrated. The universe, reality, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, orchestrated this moment. You were meant to see this video today. You were meant to do this activation right now while the portal is open. And if you're feeling skeptical, if you're thinking, this sounds too convenient, this sounds like manifestation marketing, just stay with me for 5 more minutes, because what we're about to do together is going to shift something in you that no amount of theory or explanation can touch. So here's what we're about to do, and I need you to commit to this right now. I'm going to give you a 60-second technique in about 3 minutes, and you're going to do it while you're watching this video. You don't need to pause. You don't need to stop and prepare. You're literally going to follow my voice and do this activation in real time. I'll guide you through every step, the breathing, the feeling, the command. And by the time we're done, your abundance frequency will be imprinted on the portal at 100 times the normal strength. Then after we do it together, I'm going to tell you exactly what happens in the next 4 hours of your day, what signs to look for that confirm it's working, what mistake will completely cancel out the activation, and how to prepare for the 11:11 p.m. window tonight if you want to do a second round and double the amplification. This isn't theory. This isn't preparation. This is live manifestation work happening right now while the portal is open and you're in the perfect state to receive it. Now, before we do the activation, I want to address something that might be coming up for you right now. Doubt. Part of your mind is probably saying, "This can't be this easy. Manifestation doesn't work like this. I've tried so many things and nothing works for large money. Why would this be different?" And I get it. I really do. But here's what I need you to understand. The reason other techniques haven't worked isn't because manifestation is fake. It's because you were doing them outside the portal window. You were trying to manifest with baseline energy, which requires repetition, consistency, time. But today, right now, the portal is giving you amplified energy. It's like the difference between trying to break through a wall by tapping it with your finger versus hitting it with a sledgehammer. Same intention, massively different force. The portal is the sledgehammer, and all you need to do is use it once, correctly, while it's open. The activation we're about to do together is based on a principle called quantum amplification. When you impress a state and a command on your subconscious during a portal window, it gets amplified exponentially because the energetic field of reality is more malleable, more responsive, more open to change. Your thoughts and feelings have weight. They create frequency, and that frequency shapes what shows up in your physical reality. On a normal day, your frequency might take weeks or months to materialize. But during a portal day, especially the 1111 portal, your frequency can start materializing in days or even hours. And the command you're about to use, I'll tell you what it is in a moment, is specifically designed to bypass your logical mind and go straight to your subconscious, which is where manifestation actually happens. Your logical mind is the one that doubts, questions, monitors, and blocks. Your subconscious is the one that creates. And during a portal window, the bridge between your conscious command and your subconscious acceptance is wide open. All right, the activation is coming in 1 minute. But first, I want you to drop a comment right now. Just type "I'm ready." Because that micro commitment, that act of typing those 2 words, is already shifting your frequency. It's you telling yourself and reality, "I'm not just passively watching this, I'm actively participating, I'm claiming this moment." Go ahead, type "I'm ready" in the comments right now. Do it. Good. Now, let's do this activation together. The portal is waiting for you. All right, we're doing the activation right now. You can keep watching the screen, or you can close your eyes. Your choice. But I want you to follow my voice and do exactly what I say for the next 90 seconds. This is happening live, portal energy is active, and by the end of this minute and a half, your abundance frequency will be locked in at 100 times the normal strength. First, wherever you are right now, sitting, standing, lying down, just settle into your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top for 2 counts. 1, 2. Now breathe out through your mouth slowly for 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your chest relax. Do that one more time with me. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, breathe out for 6. Good. Your nervous system just shifted out of stress mode and into receptive mode. That's the first step. Now I want you to feel, not visualize, not imagine, just feel the sensation of large money already being in your bank account right now, in this present moment. Not coming to you next week, not on its way tomorrow, already there. It's done. The money is in your account, it's been there, it's normal, it's boring even. What does that feel like in your body? Maybe it's a calm feeling in your chest, like your heart isn't racing about bills anymore. Maybe it's a relaxation in your shoulders, because the weight of financial stress just isn't there. Maybe it's a warmth in your stomach, a subtle knowing that everything is handled and you're safe. Maybe it's just a quiet confidence, a sense of, yeah, I have money, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Whatever that feeling is for you, find it right now. Don't force it, don't fake it, just gently lean into what it would feel like if large money was already yours. Stay with that feeling for 10 seconds. Don't let your mind wander to how it's going to show up or when it's going to show up. Just feel the state of already having it. Breathe into that feeling. Let it expand in your body. This is your abundance frequency, and right now, the portal is locking onto it like a GPS signal. Good. Now here's the command you're going to say once in your mind, and when you say it, the portal amplifies it by 100 times and imprints it on reality. The command is 3 words. It is happening. Not, it will happen someday. Not, I hope it happens. Not, I'm trying to make it happen. Just, it is happening. Present tense. Present continuous. Right now. Large money is manifesting as you say these words. It is happening. The process is in motion this very moment. Say it once in your mind with me right now. It is happening. Feel the certainty behind those words. Feel the truth of it. Not hope, not belief, just knowing. The same way you know the sun will rise tomorrow, the same way you know gravity exists, that level of certainty. It is happening. The portal just amplified that command. Whatever you were feeling 30 seconds ago, that calm, that knowing, that abundant state, it's now imprinted on the fabric of reality at 100 times the normal strength because you did this during the 11:11 portal window on November 11th. Now open your eyes if they were closed. Take one more deep breath in and out. And here's the most important part that most people completely miss. For the next 4 hours minimum, you forget you did this. You don't monitor for results. You don't check your bank account every 10 minutes. You don't obsessively look for signs. You don't text your friends asking, "Do you think it worked?" You just go about your day in the state of someone who already has large money. Calm, confident, certain, done. The reason this activation works when other techniques don't is because you did it while the portal was open, which means your subconscious received the command at an amplified frequency. Think of it like this. On a normal day, when you say an affirmation or do a visualization, it's like whispering to reality. Reality might hear you, might not. Depends on how much background noise there is. But during a portal window, especially the 11:11 portal, it's like you're shouting through a megaphone directly into reality's ear. There's no way reality doesn't hear you. You just told reality, it is happening, with the portal's megaphone. And now, reality has to rearrange circumstances, events, people, and opportunities to match that command, because that's how this works. Reality isn't fixed. It's fluid. It's responsive to consciousness, and your consciousness just gave it a direct order amplified by the most powerful manifestation day of the year. But here's where people mess this up, and I need you to hear this clearly, because this is the difference between the activation working and it not working. The moment you finish this video, you cannot start questioning whether it worked. You cannot start monitoring. You cannot check your bank account at 1 p.m. and think, nothing changed yet? Maybe it didn't work. That questioning, that monitoring energy, that's doubt. And doubt cancels out the activation, because doubt is a frequency too. And if you broadcast doubt after you broadcast certainty, you're confusing your subconscious, and it doesn't know which signal to follow. Instead, here's what you do. You trust that it's done. You said it is happening. The portal amplified it, and now you move on with your life and let the invisible machinery of manifestation do its work in the background while you're busy doing other things. You're not waiting for it. You're not hoping for it. You're not anxiously checking for it. You're just being someone for whom large money is already happening. That's the state you maintain. And I know that's hard because your ego wants to see proof immediately. Your ego wants to refresh your bank account and see a deposit so it can relax and believe. But that's not how manifestation works. Manifestation happens first in the invisible realm, in consciousness, in frequency, in the quantum field, and then it materializes in the physical realm. There's a lag time between the inner shift and the outer proof, and that lag time is where most people lose it. They can't hold the state long enough for the physical evidence to catch up, but you're not going to do that. You're going to hold the state because you know, not hope, not believe, you know, that when you said it is happening during the portal window, something shifted, you felt it, and now you're going to let that shift complete itself without interference. In the next section, I'm going to tell you exactly what signs to look for in the next 4 hours that confirm the activation worked. How to prepare for the 11:11 p.m. window tonight if you want to do a second round and double the amplification. And the one mistake that will completely block the money from showing up even if you did everything else right. But first, I want you to drop "it is happening" in the comments right now. Not just for engagement, but because typing it out is a secondary affirmation that locks in the activation even deeper into your subconscious. Go ahead, type it. It is happening. If that activation just shifted something in you and you want more techniques like this, subscribe because I'm releasing another video at 9 p.m. tonight. All right, you just did the activation. The portal amplified your command, "it is happening," and reality is now processing that frequency. Here's what you need to know about the next 4 hours, because this is the critical window where most people accidentally sabotage their manifestation without even realizing it. For the next 4 hours after doing the activation, you're in what I call the integration phase. Your subconscious mind is installing the new program. Large money is happening right now. And it needs time to settle in without interference. Think of it like downloading a new software update on your phone. If you interrupt the download halfway through, it doesn't complete and you have to start over. Same thing here. The activation initiated the download. Now you need to let it complete. If you start questioning it, if you start monitoring your bank account for results, if you start doing 5 other manifestation techniques just to be safe, because you're not sure this one was enough, you're interrupting the download and it won't install properly. Your subconscious gets confused because you're sending mixed signals. First you said "it is happening" with certainty. Now you're acting like someone who isn't sure if it's happening. Which frequency should it follow? Instead, here's what you do. Live your life normally for the next 4 hours. Go back to work, make lunch, watch videos, run errands, whatever you'd normally do. But here's the key, and this is subtle but crucial. Whenever you think about money over the next 4 hours, you think from the assumption that it's already handled. Not hoping it will be handled, not waiting for it to be handled, just knowing it's handled. That's the state you're maintaining naturally, effortlessly, without force. Now let's talk about signs it's working, because there will be subtle confirmations over the next few hours, and you need to know what to look for without obsessively looking for them. The signs won't be dramatic. You're not going to see $10,000 magically appear in your account in 2 hours. That's not how this works. But you'll notice small shifts in your internal and external reality. Maybe you have a random thought about an opportunity you forgot about, and it feels relevant suddenly. Maybe you get a text message from someone you haven't talked to in months, completely out of the blue. Maybe you see the numbers 1111 somewhere, on a license plate, on a receipt, on a clock, and it catches your attention. Maybe you feel unusually calm and confident about your finances, even though nothing externally has changed yet. Maybe an idea pops into your head about a way to make money that you never considered before. These subtle signs are reality confirming, "I heard you. The process is in motion. Stay in the state." Most people completely miss these signs because they're looking for big obvious proof. They want the money to hit their account immediately so they can believe it worked. But manifestation rarely works that way in the first few hours. The big stuff, the actual large sums of money showing up, that comes in days and weeks after the activation, as reality rearranges circumstances, people, and opportunities to match your new frequency. The signs in the first 4 hours are like breadcrumbs confirming you're on the right path. You don't need to collect them, you don't need to screenshot them and post about them. You just notice them and think, "Yeah, it is happening," and move on. Now here's the one mistake that will completely block the money from showing up, and I see people make this mistake all the time, telling people what you just did. The moment you text your friend, "Hey, I just did this 1111 portal activation for money," or you post on social media, using the portal today to manifest abundance. You activate your ego. Now you're invested in being right. You're invested in proving to them that it works, which means you start monitoring for results so you can show them, and that monitoring energy is lack. It's doubt disguised as excitement. When you tell people about your manifestation work, your subconscious hears, "I'm not actually certain this worked, so I need external validation. I need other people to believe in it for me." And the moment your subconscious hears that, it thinks, "Oh, this isn't a done deal yet. This is still a hope. Better not install the program fully." Keep this activation completely silent. Let it be a secret between you and reality. The people who manifest large money the fastest are the people who never tell anyone what they're doing until after the money shows up. Then they can share the story if they want, but not before. All right, let's talk about tonight, because you have a second opportunity at 11:11 p.m. to do another activation if you want to amplify what you just did. You don't have to. What you did right now with me is enough and it will work on its own. But if you want to double down and create a layered amplification effect, here's what you do. At 11:10 p.m. tonight, wherever you are, find a quiet space for 5 minutes. Set an alarm right now so you don't forget. At 11:10 p.m., close your eyes, do the same breathing technique we did earlier, 4 counts in, 2 counts hold, 6 counts out, and get into that abundant state again. Feel large money already being in your account. Hold that feeling for 30 seconds. Then, at exactly 11:11 p.m., say the command again in your mind. It is happening. Once, with certainty, and then immediately go to sleep without thinking about it anymore. Don't journal about it. Don't do affirmations. Don't visualize. Just say the command and go to sleep in the state of someone who knows it's done. Doing the activation twice in one day, once now during the day and once at 11:11 p.m., creates what I call a double lock. It's like telling reality, this is who I am in the afternoon when I'm awake and active, and this is still who I am at night when I'm about to sleep. Double confirmation. The portal receives the same command from you at 2 different peak moments, and it amplifies both, and they compound on each other. But again, you don't have to do it twice. What you just did right now is powerful enough on its own to start shifting your financial reality. The choice is yours. If you feel called to do it again tonight at 11:11 p.m., do it. If you feel like once is enough, trust that. Here's what's going to happen over the next 7 to 14 days, and I want you to remember this when the money starts showing up so you don't miss it. You're going to start seeing money show up in unexpected ways. Not the way you thought it would come, not through the channels you were monitoring. Unexpected ways. Maybe it's a random refund from a company you forgot you overpaid. Maybe it's a side opportunity that falls in your lap through a casual conversation. Maybe it's someone paying you back for something you loaned them months ago and wrote off. Maybe it's a new client or customer who finds you out of nowhere. Maybe it's a raise or bonus at work you weren't expecting. Maybe it's an idea that turns into income faster than usual. The how doesn't matter. You're not trying to control where the money comes from. You're not trying to force a specific path. You're just maintaining the state that it is happening, and reality figures out the logistics. Your job is to stay in the state and let reality do the heavy lifting. The portal gave you the amplification boost today. Your command got broadcasted at 100 times the normal volume. Now your job is to hold the frequency and let it unfold. Don't force it, don't chase it, don't obsess over it. Just be someone who knows large money is happening right now, and watch reality prove you right over the next few weeks. If you want to see a follow-up video where I break down what to do after the portal closes, how to maximize the manifestation over the next 72 hours, and what signs mean money is about to hit your account, let me know in the comments and I'll make that video tomorrow. For now, you're done. You did the activation. It is happening. Trust that. See you at the 11:11 p.m. window if you decide to do round 2. Until then, stay in the state and let the portal work its magic.